Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Once again, you are tuned in to Esoteric Guidance. My name is Nehru, and we are going to go ahead and move on to our collective reading at this time. Again, subscribers, new listeners, returning listeners, hope you're doing well. Karmics, welcome to the fucking party. All right? Heavy karmic energy today, by the way. We are also walking into, and it's already open now, the full moon portal. Okay, so a lot of witchcraft, a lot of moon magic is done around full moons. Okay, so be aware of that. We're going through the what's your aura, so you need to be aware of your aura. You need to cleanse your energy. Again, salt baths, Florida water, sage, Palo Santo, grounding yourself. You can do this by spending time in nature, okay? Spending time with Gaia, okay? Or Anthea, okay? I have Greco-Roman ancestry as well, okay? So, that is, yeah, in that culture, it's Anthea that's the earth goddess, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get going first, as I've stated before. We're going to start with synchronicities, and I should have listened to the end of the video, but I did not for the last one, just to see. I marked where I stopped, but I'm not sure if I mentioned. I know I made a video on 7/7 of 17. That's new blood filter day. 7/7/17 might be significant for you. 77. Brandon Burlsworth, okay, is today an iconic figure. Okay, his story, the movie that tells his story is called Greater. Okay, and I just got chills. Greater. Okay, again, Brandon Burlsworth, he is one, kind of goes along the lines of the Rudy story. If you're familiar with Rudy, the player who went to Notre Dame, the walk-on at Notre Dame, okay, in the late 70s. Brandon I looked over and there was 54 seconds left on the timer. I am warming up some pasta. That might have some significance for you. 54 seconds, 45, 54. But he wanted to play for the University of Arkansas. He did. And in fact, he became a starter. And in fact, he got drafted by the Indianapolis Colts. He was driving home before he ever suited up for practice or a game. He was driving on home to visit his family, and for some reason he crossed over into the oncoming traffic lane and was hit head on by a semi, and he was unalived. Okay, his number at the University of Arkansas is 77. Confirmation. 77. Okay. Also, I was birthed at, you should, I would encourage you to know your time as well as your birth chart. I used to include a birth chart in the information section of the video. Maybe I'll add that for this video. It's a very, 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 very good birth chart reading. Some of them are very surface level and they only tell you what your sun and moon signs are and that sort of thing. This one tells you what's in each house. So for instance, your fourth house, okay? Your fourth house is associated with family, home and family, okay? That is one of the houses, spiritual houses, that the karmics have been attacking, is our home. They don't want us to be in love. They don't want us to have love. They want us to be isolated. They want us to be kept from prosperity, and that means in family as well. So again, your fourth house, again, might be significant. Okay? But I was birthed on, in addition to the 333rd day, which is also Master Builder 33, it breaks down to 11/29/74, breaks down to 11/11/11, which is 33. Master number 33, or Master Builder 33. It is 9:09 on the timer, 90 degrees. So 9:09, 90 degrees. Right now. Okay? So, any of those numbers, for whatever reason, might resonate with you. Okay, again, anything that I say on any video, I could be talking about my kidney transplant. I could be talking about we could be going through one of the lost or hidden books. They're not lost, hidden books. Okay? Books that have been held, information that has been withheld from us, spiritual information, not religious information. They gave us the religious information between Genesis and Revelation. They gave us that information. Okay? So, yeah, let's go ahead and get through this, and then we'll, again, of course, we'll pull cards. Okay? So yes, okay. So I made a post on Facebook about removing some friends, and I told this story in another video, by the way, about removing some friends. These names might be significant for you. Scott, Amy, Rachel, Alyssa, who everyone calls Allie. I don't. I called her the doll. That's her last name, D-O-L-L. Or Alyssa. I didn't call. I don't like shortened names for people. You know, there are people who. There's only one person that comes to mind who's ever called me Kev, right? That person's name, their first and middle name is Gina Marie. Okay, might be significant. Gina or Marie, might be Regina, might be significant for me. Marie or Mary. Randall or Randy, Aaron, Paul, Emily, and Matt or Matthew. Okay. Then I have a brother who passed at the age of 45 from unknown causes while incarcerated in Pensacola, Florida, supposedly from suicide. Highest Divine White Light has confirmed that that's a lie. Okay. So I got a text from them after I removed them from my Facebook friends list. Now I currently have 8 friends on Facebook. Okay, again, I'm not big into popularity. I'm not in a popularity contest. I don't do shit for show. I don't. Okay, I don't do that. Okay, whatever I do, it's authentic and it's genuine. I don't do shit for propaganda. Okay, propaganda can go suck one. Right? But I got a text message from Scott. And he told, I believe it was from him. It might have been from Rachel. I didn't have their number saved in my phone anymore because I've recently got even a new phone and changed that number, although I did share that number with them originally. There were like 4 people who had that number. One of them sent me a message and said, I did see your post on Facebook, and I went to check my friends list, and I saw that the Scorpio, who has been doing witchcraft against me since she met me, the Scorpio, who I was engaged to be married to, so she was supposed to be the twin flame that I was joined to in union. However, she, because she was not healed, she functioned in karmic energy. It's 9/13. That is the birth date, 9/13. Let me open the window so we can hear some confirmations. 9/13 is the birth date of Stephen Lee Parker's mother-in-law, Kim Parker's mother-in-law. They are the senior ministers or leaders at the Rock of Central Florida in Sanford, Florida. Kimberly's mother, Linda might be important for you. Linda was birthed on 9/13/1947. So 74/47. I was born in 74. That's an 11. She was born in 47. That is also an 11. I was very well connected to her, and an armor bearer at that house, and a healer sent to that house to help them destroy the demons that they now have become. Highest Divine White Light has confirmed those who were sent there to destroy the demons have now become the demons because they refused the truth. It's not me saying that. Highest Divine White Light will confirm this. Okay? And has. All right? Okay. So how does someone become a friend of yours on your friends list on Facebook or any other social media? You accept their request. There is no way for someone to be on your friends list. So for them to even come to me and say, I didn't know they were on my friends list, is a bunch of bullshit. I'm calling you out. Rachel, Scott, whoever, I'm calling you out. All right? There is no way that someone is on my friends list and I did not accept their invitation or their friend request. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Okay? I'm calling bullshit. Okay, Scott, you better be glad my ass ain't in Florida, because I show up at your fucking door, buddy. Okay? I'd show up at your door. Immediately after I got that text message, I was out at the park. Immediately after I got that text message and removed them, Highest Divine White Light immediately gave me the word inconsequential. Alexa, what does the word inconsequential mean?
The word inconsequential is an adjective that describes something as being unimportant or irrelevant.
So take that. I like the word booyah-shaka. So I wrote booyah-shaka under inconsequential. Okay? No more encumbrances. Free to live without them in mind is what I wrote down here. Okay, collective? Free to live without the enemy, without karmic energy. We are free to live. Okay? Again, we are getting ready for the new moon portal or full moon portal. Okay? There might be something about the new moon. Okay? Dream on 7/8. Again, I think I shared this. I think I shared this also, at least in part. I was going to a place, to a house. Steve, again, senior minister at the Rock of Central Florida in Sanford, Florida, right there. Been there since 1999. 1999 might be important or significant in your journey, or 99. Okay? Started that house, that religious organization on holiday weekend, or holiday week, or Halloween. I keep saying holiday. Halloween week. 10/31 was their first service. Go figure. So I walk into this house, and there's several of them there. The children that are there, they are greeting me. They are happy to see me. Okay? One in particular is a brown-skinned girl. Okay? Her name is Layla. Layla might be significant for your journey. Okay? She is one of the most beautiful children I have ever met in my life, and not physically, spiritually. She is just gorgeous, just beautiful. Her spirit, her nature, her esoteric being is just amazing. She is a fresh flower, because she is just gorgeous, beautiful spirit, full of joy, and just, yeah. And I've known her from birth. Okay, Layla's probably, she might be 9 or 10 today, or now, I'm not sure. But I knew her parents before she was birthed. Okay, They also were part of the Rock of Central Florida. But I walk into this house, and there are people standing off to the left in like this kitchen area. There's a short hallway, a room off to the left or right that is a bedroom, and then straight ahead there's a door, and the door is closed. I open the door, and Steve is standing there, and there are several other people in there. Steve is standing in there, and when I open the door, he looks at me and he says, "What are you doing here?" Okay? This is a man who knows that I was sent to their house in 2003 from the military. Highest Divine White Light miraculously got me out of the military. I was on my way to another deployment to Iraq or Afghanistan. I was on my way to another deployment. Okay? I was held a year longer than my ETS date. My original ETS date was supposed to be on Judy's birthday. Judy is the woman who I believe birthed me. Okay, she was born on 1/19 of 56. 56, 65, or 19 might be important for you. She's a Capricorn. Okay, that might be significant for you. All right, you might be dealing with a karmic evil Capricorn. Okay. I moved her to Florida in 2014 when she retired, and I moved her. I went to pick her up. She was visiting my sister in Mississippi. Mississippi might be significant for you. Okay, we are from Illinois originally. Illinois might be pertinent to your journey. Okay, but I walk in and he says, "What are you doing here?" Again, this is a man I spent 20 years with. He called me a spiritual son. Okay. He married me and my second wife. I shouldn't have married that. I'll be nice. I shouldn't have married that woman. What are you doing? So you might be asking, well, why? Okay. So I did believe at that time that it was meant to be so. Okay. We had gotten reconnected. And yeah, so I was believing that it was meant to be so. 9:21 on the timer, all of that breaks down to threes. Okay, 21 is 7 threes. 9 is 3 threes. Or 2 threes, depending on how you see it. Okay? Nikola Tesla. My heart just leaped. Steve and I, after he asked me this, the next scene is him and I, we are fighting in this room that was off to the right. Okay, so there's a spiritual battle going on. I've shared many times with you how through my childhood, how I had dreams about the sperm donor and fighting him. I would be fighting him and I'd just be wham, wham. I'd be wailing on his face. It could be in a boxing ring, out in the street, in a house. It didn't matter. I would have these dreams and I would wake up and apologize to Highest Divine White Light because I loved him and I did not want to harm him. He was my best friend. I wanted to do whatever he wanted to do. If he was a shit scooper, I wanted to be with him when he was scooping up the shit. I wanted to be wherever he was. We're fixing cars, walking down the street, sitting around doing nothing. Whatever he was doing, I wanted to be around him. Okay? What I didn't know is that he wanted nothing to do with me and he was trying to end me from conception. That's what I did not know then. So in my childlike heart, innocent spirit, okay, I was repenting. Needless to say, I have not repented for any dreams I've had of that motherfucker since I've been an adult and coming to the realization of who he really truly is, which is an evil warlock, okay, a mason, okay, and not all masons do witchcraft, but the Masons is a demonic and satanic organization, okay, just like any other secret society, Skull and Bones, these organizations that operate and are part of these MK Ultra experiments and things like that, all of them, all demonic. Vatican, demonic. Catholic Church, demonic. That's why they try to convince you that you need to tell them all of your secrets, but yet they're playing with your son's balls and penises. Demonic. Okay, so Steve and I are having this fight. eventually, I did walk into this house with another spiritual being. So there could be someone who's on this natural earth who's doing white magic, who's protecting us. And thank you for whoever you are protecting. Thank you. Thank you for protecting the collective. Thank you for doing your due diligence, and however that may be. Okay, I am protecting the collective with both this. Okay, this. Okay, because there are chakras above your crown chakra. Okay, star chakra, universal chakra, galactic chakra. And then me and this spirit, whoever the spirit is that's with me, leaves out of the house. After there's a group of people over by the kitchen area to the left that pray with us or pray with me. Okay? These people, again, it's significant that they were on the outside of this closed door. So there are people who are recognizing the truth and coming to realize where the division is between right and wrong, light and dark. We all have light and dark energy. Okay, it's just a matter of what we function in. Okay? But we went outside and found out that there was no vehicle. There was supposed to be a vehicle there for us. This is what this means, collective. This means that it was 21:34 on the timer. There's something about 21 today. 21, that's 777. This is what this means. The place, the people that we originally thought were for us, going to help us, going to be a part of us, 22 minutes exactly. Confirmation burp. I have not eaten anything today and I've only drank water. These individuals were supposed to be, again, I was sent to the Rock of Central Florida specifically in 2003, that's a 3. First service there, physically in the house. I was getting cassette tapes starting in October or maybe November of that year, or of 2002, excuse me. I was in military intelligence school in Sierra Vista, 70 miles from Tucson, Arizona, where I am currently. 22 years ago, 22. Okay? My first service there was the first Sunday in the 3rd month of the year of 2003. Whatever date that was, I'd have to go back and look. I don't know. My ETS date, again, was originally 1/19 of 2002, which is Judy's birthday, but it ended up being 2/24 of 2003. So 2/24, 24, Mamba energy, all day, every day. Yesterday I went to the park. There was a gentleman walking towards me who had on a Lakers number 8 jersey. Mamba energy, all day, every day, all day, every day. Warrior, I'll do it myself. You don't want to go to the gym and work out, Shaq, you fat ass motherfucker? I will do it myself. Karmics, you don't want to do the work? I'll do it myself. You don't want to heal? I'll go do it myself. So they turned out to be karmic and not the vehicle that was originally there was supposed to be a vehicle there, but there wasn't in the dream. Okay? Highest divine white light is providing another source for us, collective. Another source for us. Be not dismayed. Do not be hardened. And harden not your hearts. Because highest divine white light is providing another way. Another way. Another means. Saint Martha. Let's talk about Saint Martha. So Saint Martha is the dragon slayer. I got this download. When I saw this image, this being, this deity during my meditations, it was an entirely gray figure, first of all, blue-gray kind of figure, okay? I'm reminded of a blue-gray, like Cane Corso blue-gray. Dalmatians are popular with Dalmatians, not Dalmatians. There's something about black and white. There's something about black and white. I've seen plenty of black and white dogs, black and white people wearing black and white colors when I go to the park and all of that. There's something about a contrast, black and white coming together. One day in particular, there was a solid black dog and a white Chihuahua. They were across the field from one another, and the white Chihuahua came running over. The owner was walking far behind the dog, came running over to the black dog, medium-sized dog, and started playing with the dog and all of that, right? So there's something about black and white, something about opposites coming together. This could be culturally, again, confirmation with that dog bark. Culturally coming together, okay? I love interracial relationships. Not to say that I don't love same-race relationships, but I love the uniqueness of interracial relationships. The more opposite they look of me, the better for me. That's just how I am, okay? And again, I have no idea what the divine masculine is that's coming towards me, okay? I do believe that they are of a different race classification, okay? So they are not brown this lifetime. I do believe that, okay? So yes, Martha, Saint Martha, is the dragon slayer, and she left religion with her faith to slay darkness and religiousness, okay? Saint Martha, okay? But this being was that blue-gray color, and her hair was split, right? She had a part down the middle. It was split on both sides, and it was flowing, just flowing all the way down past her shoulders and everything, okay? All right, so again, maybe an image that you have also seen, okay? Confirmation. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender with those throat chakra attacks. You know the enemy doesn't want us to release this. We all know that, okay? It's no surprise. Because you love me, they hate you, okay? That's just the way it is. Because we love highest divine white light, and we love functioning in high vibrational energy. We love telling the truth. 2742 on the timer. Because of that, they hate us. Okay. An epicenter. I got the word epicenter. An epicenter is a point directly above the center from which the shock waves of an earthquake apparently radiate. That's what I'm getting it. That's what I get when I epicenter. Again, point directly above the center from which the shock waves of an earthquake apparently radiate. I'm reminded of the earthquake that hit New York City. How unusual and rare. On 4/8, that was a 4.8, I believe, earthquake. And it was right before the strawberry moon, or before Mercury retrograde in April, or something like that. It was significant timing. Okay, rare earthquake in New York City. It hit worldwide news. Okay. That is also the focal point of activity, epicenter. So the karmics have an epicenter where they meet and congregate, okay? Elks, Masons, religious organizations, they call those churches. They're not. They're just religious organizations that meet in a building. Okay, 9:33 on the timer and 91 degrees. Okay, also there's something on here about Dali, the painter, the surreal painter, artist. Okay, I think he passed in 80, 81, somewhere around there. Alexa, when did the artist Dali pass?
From MediaMass.net. E.T. on
Alexa,
Tuesday.
cancel. That's Dolly Parton. That's not. I can't remember his name right now, but it's D-A-L-I. Dolly something, I can't remember. Dolly Madison, that's not it, but it might be something about a Madison. I know a Madison. She's a little girl who's associated with the Scorpio's family, and in fact her mother is a Scorpio. Madison's mother is a Scorpio. Again, not all Scorpios are evil, but the ones that I have dealt with thus far and met, they are. Okay, I look forward to meeting a nice and pleasant, high vibrational Scorpio at some point in time. Okay, but her name is Madison. She's a girl. She's a little girl. Okay, she's the only female child of that family. Her parents, their name is Justina and Samuel. Those names might be significant for you. Her brother's names, Raphael, Noah, Levi. I'm gonna say it again. Raphael, Noah, Levi. Okay? She is the second youngest. She also has a younger brother or sister. I do not know them because I had left. I don't know what their name is. Okay? Bottom feeders. Okay, so we know what bottom feeders are. Alexa, what is a spiritual bottom feeder?
A spiritual bottom feeder is a person who engages in manipulative or exploitative behavior in their interactions with others, using spiritual or religious language or concepts to justify their actions. This type of behavior can be harmful and damaging to the individuals or communities it targets.
There you go. That has karmic written all over it. All right, went to the store, and my totals 2 different times, confirmation with that dog bark. My totals for a particular day, 1962 and 967. Confirmation. Okay, 7424, the Levitical priesthood. We're talking about the spirit of Japheth. Both Levi and Japheth are the third sons in their father's lineage. Okay? Again, I just mentioned the name Levi, one of Madison's brothers. Okay? Levi was adopted. So was Raphael, Archangel Raphael. Again, however these names may resonate with you. So my left index finger was itching for probably 3 days. This finger on my left arm, left finger. Okay, this arm also had the umbilical cord wrapped around it along with my neck when I was birthed at 1:07 in the afternoon on 11/29. Okay, that's a 17. Kidney transplant, 17. That breaks down to an 8. Completion and new beginnings. Right. And so that is associated also with, I wrote something here about the healing shaman. I am an Egyptian shamanic shaman. And that's my bloodline. Okay. Okay. Also, the index finger on either hand, the index finger is associated with ego, will, and the planet Mercury. Okay, so you might want to find out where the planet Mercury is in your birth chart. Okay, Trump rally shooting, we know about that, right? That's global news. Okay, Trump said it was divine intervention. I didn't watch any of the news. I just see blurbs, little things that pop up like on YouTube or whatever. I just see little blurbs. I don't follow the news. The news is bullshit. I don't follow the news. I don't listen to it. I don't adhere to it. I don't any of that. Okay, that's why when they announced COVID, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not allowing you to inject this body with anything. You didn't have a cure for the autoimmune virus that attacked my kidneys. You think I'm going to let you inject something into this body? No. But the name of the shooter might be significant for you. Thomas Matthew Crooks. Crooks. Tom Thomas. My given last name, my surname, is Thomas. I will be changing my name when justice is done. Okay? I will be changing my name. First, I will be changing my name. I will not be a Thomas. Matthew, again, my brother, Matthew. Also, there's a Matthew at the Rock of Central Florida. That Matthew and his wife, Kaylee, also had a son, Matthew, who was birthed and only physically breathed the pneuma of highest divine white light for just a moment before he ascended back into the heavens, and they had to return him back to highest divine white light. He was not here for very long, not even days. Okay? So again, Thomas Matthew Crooks. The Thomas family, Crooks. Mine are, maybe yours are. Okay, maybe there's a family with the last name Matthew. Matthew's one of the individuals that I recently exterminated, okay, off of Facebook. His wife's name is Emily. Emily might be significant for you. They have a daughter whose name is Riley. Okay? Riley, I'm not sure if she's autistic. She might be autistic. And by the way, autistic children, these are the esoteric angels of this place. But man doesn't see it like that. Man sees them like a child would, or someone who's born with Down syndrome. Man sees that as a negative thing. Ooh, you need, no. These are the creative minds. These are the most creative minds that are birthed into this place. Again, parents, you give birth to spiritually mature children who just physically have to grow up and learn of their higher self within them. Okay, that Christos that flows up and down their vertebrae. Okay? It's your responsibility to teach them that, so long as they are under your authority. Okay? So Levi's descendants, these names might be significant for you, are Moses, Aaron, Miriam, Samuel, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, I'm not really sure what that other name is. Yeah, I'm not sure what that other name is. And Malachi. It's scribble, I don't know. I can't read it. Okay? Okay. So, on 7/16/24, Joe Jellybean Bryant passed. He is the father of Kobe Bryant. His name is Joseph Bryant. Joseph or Joe might be significant for your journey. Okay? He was birthed on 10/19 of 54. 54, 45, 19. We know 19 might be significant for you. Confirmation. And another dream involving Steve Parker from the Rock of Central Florida, his wife Kim, and Kaylee. So Kaylee had on multiple shirts. I'm going to close the window now because it's getting a little warm. But Kaylee had on multiple shirts, okay, in this dream. And one of the dreams, the first shirt she had on, the t-shirt she had on was all white, as I remember. And that's very interesting. It's all white, as I remember. But then she was trying to show us what was on her shirts. And they were all shirts that were up to here. They were not V-neck shirts or anything like that. They were t-shirts. And she probably, it looked like maybe she's a small person. You know, she's a petite person. So she probably had on, it looked like maybe 4 or 5 t-shirts. Why? I don't know. Covering up something? Perhaps. So in this with this white shirt, she was like lifting it up, and there were words on the shirt that she was showing us. She was showing me, Steve, and Kim. Okay? And so there's something about 3 witnesses. There's something about 3 witnesses. Okay? Again, the people outside in that first stream, the people outside that closed door room in the kitchen were starting to see the light, and they were praying for me. Again, there are those who are on this earth who are interceding for us, okay? All right? And again, to them, I thank you, okay, for your protection of us, Okay? As we protect ourselves as well. Don't be lazy about it, collective, okay? Confirmation. They're really not wanting me to speak. So, with that, Steve accused me, it was false accusations. Steve accused me of trying to look down his daughter's shirt. Now again, multiple t-shirts that went up to the collar. She wasn't even bent over like this, okay? She was sitting up. So how is it that I'm gonna see down her shirt? His wife Kim is standing there, right? And Kim, I know this from relationship, again, 20 years of relationship with Kim. We've sewn into each other. I've sewn into them, given her a fur coat, given him a leather jacket. I've given him other gifts during anniversaries and not anniversaries. When I gave them her the fur coat and the leather jacket, I was in Norcross, Georgia at the time. Okay? I had taken an opportunity there because I could not find opportunity elsewhere. I was there with someone who I considered a brother whose name is Quentin. Quentin might be significant for you. Okay, his last name is Golden. Okay? His middle name is Ronaldo. That is probably one of the worst names you could probably... Ronaldo. I don't know. Maybe there's something about Ronaldo, Renee, who knows. So, he's accusing me of trying to look down his daughter's shirt. Kim said nothing, which is really, really interesting to me because Kim was far more connected esoterically with numerology and that sort of thing than Steve was. Steve didn't even recognize numerology. He paid no attention to it. It didn't mean anything to him. So him being born on 10/26 of 64 bears no significance to him. That's the 330th day of the year. That breaks down to a 33. I, again, born on the 333rd day, 10 years and 3 days after he was. Okay? Also, there's someone there, Archie Phillips II, who's a part of that house. It just turned 49, 46. Okay? I was 46 years and 9 months old when I decided to walk away from religion, and I began to realize that I had been asleep for that amount of time. And I literally wrote that in a journal. I have been asleep for 46 years and 9 months, this lifetime. And I began my spiritual awakening and ascension. Dark night of the soul. Okay? So, Steve does not recognize synchronicities. He pays no attention to them. I thought Kim did. But Kim's mouth has probably been shut by Steve for fear of what she would lose. Shame on you, Kim. Shame on you. I assure you, Linda's very disappointed. Linda is very disappointed in you, in Jimmy, in Jenny. Also, her son, Jimmy, or James, he's James Kerner II or Jr., okay? Her Linda's nickname for him, again, she was birthed on 9/13 of 47. It's now 9/47. Calls him Teuton. Why she calls him that, I don't know. But she does. Okay? So there's false accusations. 2 hawks, butterfly, and a hummingbird. Okay? Sorry about that. The phone was about to fall. So something's falling over. Something's collapsing. Something's collapsing. Okay? Again, I only speak the truth. Okay? So, let me figure out how I'm going to prop this up here so that it doesn't fall. All right. So, anyway, something's collapsing. We know it's not us. Right, collective? So 2 hawks, a butterfly, and a hummingbird met me at the park yesterday. Okay? The song, You Are Everything by the Stylistics. Okay? And it goes something, or at least part of it goes, and he sings it falsetto. My voice is scratchy. It's probably not going to sound well. But he sings it falsetto. Today I saw somebody who looked like you do, who walked like you do. I thought it was you. As she turned the corner, I called out your name. I felt so ashamed when it wasn't you. Was it you? You were. Sound terrible because my voice is all scratchy because I've been talking. I have a decent singing voice. I can sing a voice, a good singing voice. I'm a ballad singer. I'm a good ballad singer. Let's see. I was a lonely man with empty arms to fill. Then I found a piece of happiness to call my own. I'm a ballad kind of singer. That's One in a Million, by the way, by Larry Graham. Larry might be significant, or the name Graham. I know Grahams that are associated with the Rock of Central Florida, and a Larry, who is also Steve's father-in-law and Kim's stepfather. He married Linda. Okay? Linda passed. He, to my knowledge, is still physically on this earth. Okay? But that song, The Stylistics. So they, again, the karmic energy, those who fell off the wagon, thought that they were going into greener pastures, choosing someone else. They probably chose them for status, money, whatever, okay? Manipulation, who knows? Narcissistic traits, okay? Both of them share. Now they're finding out, or they've discovered, grass isn't greener, it was spray paint. It was artificial turf, okay? It wasn't the real deal from Gaia. All right. So the number 889 was the amount of my receipt when I went to the store yesterday. Alexa, what does the angel number 889 mean?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, it symbolizes the completion and the end of a current situation, making way for new beginnings and opportunities.
There you have it. Okay, and then the last note, and we'll get into our cards. The last note is, today a tow truck showed up here at the property, okay, where I am in this RV. Okay, a tow truck. So and it was taking a vehicle away. When I first got here 11 months ago, the owner of the property, Aaron, told me that he had been contacting, or the company, whoever, the finance company, whoever, to come and get the vehicle for a long time, and they refused. Okay. Today, 11 months later, so there's something that's 11. There's something about 11 and 19. Today is 7/19. So, and a 7, obviously. I am a life path 7. Okay. You might be a life path 9. You could be a life path 8. Yeah. Okay, or you might be a life path 7. This tow truck finally showed up 11 months after I got here, 11 months after Aaron showed me to take that vehicle away. So somebody might be getting a vehicle repossessed. Okay, or something that started 11 months ago is now being removed. Okay, all synchronistic. It all. When you function in your highest, purest, truest self, life becomes a song. Whether you know the lyrics or not, right? Whether you sound horrible like I did singing that song a cappella or not, okay? It doesn't matter, all right? Divine timing and synchronicities. Pay attention to them, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and pull some cards, okay? First, we'll go ahead and take a look at our Egyptian Oracle deck. And again, typically I end up pulling these cards because they do not fall out, okay? And I do 3 shuffles for each deck. Okay. Thank you, Highest Divine White Light, for the subscribers. I think we're at 171 or 172. Again, that might be important for you. That's a 9 or 10. Again, can't make anything up. Well, you can. I don't. Okay? So let's take this one. What do we have? Mehen for protection. Okay? So you see that card? That is Ra sitting in that boat. Okay? That is Ra. And over Ra is that snake. That snake is actually the spirit of Menha providing protection against the enemy on our journey. Ra is holding an ankh. Such as this. The Eye of Horus on this ankh. Okay? So protection. The number 8. 53 or 35 might be significant. Your age, someone's age you're involved in, 1953 they may have been born, so they would be 70 if their birthday is not in the first part of the year. Okay? If it is, they're 71. 17 or 71 might be significant. So we have Ra being is protected by Menha or Meha. Mehen, I want to make sure I'm saying the name correctly. Okay, so next, let's do our angel number cards first. Okay, or next. So thank you once again, subscribers, for tuning in. And again, thank you, Karmics. I hope again that you are learning something and you are changing your ways and recognizing, as we share the 12 patriarchs, they are warning their children of the doom and gloom associated with lawless habits. Okay, they're warning their children. Jacob's 12 children, Simeon, Reuben, Asher, we covered today. Issachar, Joseph, confirmations. They're showing us what happens when you do evil deeds. Okay? That is on a playlist if you would like to take a look or listen to those videos. But yes, thank you so much, the Highest Divine White Light. Also, Neptune energy is heavy right now. Alexa, what does Neptune represent in spirituality?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. It is a planet of dreams, mediumship, magic, artists, universal love.
There you go. Okay. I see a question up here says, what are the dwarf planets? All right, so we have 3 as usual, and here we go. I don't know how many times I saw 111 or 1101 or whatever in the last 24 hours. Here we are. Okay. Sitting on this seat, my ass is starting to go numb. There's something about being numb. just so yeah. Yeah. So we have 1221, 1212, and 1011. Let's take a look and see. Okay. So take action. 1011. This is a call to take action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Perseverance. January 11th, could be a Sagittarius, born in 11 or in the 11th month. You could be a Scorpio. 1011 is, not 1011. 1011 is, what is that? I can't think of what sign 1011 is. I want to, is that Libra? I can't remember. But anyway, you could be born on 1110. Okay, that is a Scorpio. Okay. 1212, Sagittarian energy. 1212, if you are born on 1212. I have a daughter who was born on 1218. That might be significant. And she was born in 96. 96 or 69 might be significant for your journey. Persistence. So here we go. Right? We just talked about persistence, perseverance. Here we go. And then we have 1212. Oh, happy day and ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Come on, epic romance. We await. And then we have finally 1221, taking initiative. Again, 1221 is also is a Sagittarian Capricorn cusp. Okay, 1221. Taking initiative. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your something about the bearer of bad news. Okay? So we could be the bearer of bad news because we expose the karmic energy. There could be authorities coming to us with bad news about someone else who's been working iniquities against us. Count your blessings and acknowledge your clear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Ding! I said bearer of bad news, bearer of good news. Okay? Good news for us, bad news for somebody else. Isn't it? All right. So let's go ahead and get into our harmony decks. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what it is that we need to see at this point in time. Okay? Again, thank you so much, Highest Divine White Light, Horus, Universe. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your guidance, ancestors, high vibrational Anunnaki, Anubis, Isis. Thank you. Isis is the Sirius, sun Sirius. Okay, so there's a natural sun that's Ra. Then there's an esoteric sun that's Sirius, Sirius. Okay, that is the goddess Isis. All right. Where are we at? 58 minutes. Okay. Yep. We'll do that again. Thank you, Highest Divine White Light, for taking what no longer serves us, just like that tow truck showed up to remove its 1002 and 93 degrees, just as that tow truck showed up today to remove Aaron and Gail's vehicle that he's been wanting them to remove for however long, at least 11 months since I've been here, because that's when he told me when I first got here. I got here on 8/4. 8/4 might be significant for you. Okay, that is the day that my brother in 2021, Matthew, 13 months younger than me, born in 76, he was born on January 23rd. The 23rd might be significant for you, 2332. Okay? That was the day he passed, 8/4/2021. Okay? Just counting the cards. Okay, I'm hearing to pull 9. Okay, universe, 2 more cards, please. Highest divine white light, ancestors, 2 more cards. Horus, 2 more cards. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so I'm going to show you the karmic energy first. So I'm going to show you, so we have the Tower. And any card can or cannot be karmic. I'm just showing you, okay? So that's a Tower. That's, again, confirmation for change. Okay, something ending, cycle ending, what have you. We have the Knight of Wands. Again, this is dark energy, karmic energy, moon energy. Again, those who have been doing moon magic, magic in any form. And again, this is how easily magic can be looked over, or karmic energy can be overlooked in your life. You get a promotion. John, Jim, Joan, Jane, they are jealous because you got a promotion and they did not. They feel they're better qualified. Okay? They are giving you the evil eye. That is witchcraft. That is witchcraft. Okay? So this energy is moving fast. You see this dark horse. Fast moving energy. Okay? Again, bearer of bad news. Bad news for them, good news for us. Okay? Justice. Justice in whatever form you need it. Justice in your finances, justice in your spiritual life, justice in the public eye, justice in front of all of your enemies, justice. Okay? Lady of Justice, thank you. Then we have the Hierophant, okay? The Hierophant represents someone who is astute, someone who is well versed in their craft. Highest divine white light. These, I said highest divine white light. Yes, highest divine white light is the ultimate Hierophant, obviously. But also, you could be an alchemist, you could be a light worker, starseed, healer, empath, psychic. You could be an earth angel. Okay? Many of us have been in isolation for quite some time. The Hierophant. Gaining all the wisdom. You see that wisdom around the crown? All the wisdom. And earlier I mentioned star chakra, galactic chakra, universal chakra above the crown chakra. I don't just talk about the 7 main chakras because I am greedy. I want all of the wisdom that highest divine white light wants to distill or share with us while we are in this earthly form and walk on Gaia. Okay, not just a portion. That's what the Bible is. The Bible is the portion. How much wisdom is coming to us, those of you who have listened to the Gospel of Thomas, the infancy of Yeshua, right? I've shared those videos, those texts, canonical texts here. How many of us have learned so much more from the Cave of Treasures, Adam and Eve's life after the garden? They lived hundreds of years after the garden. Where is that information? Man doesn't want you to know because it points to spirituality and not religion. Okay? I want all of the wisdom that highest divine white light has for us. Because again, I'm here for those who want it. Not for those who deny it. Not for those who are trying to serve 2 masters. Right? So not the woman who's out there licking another clit. Not the man who's out there sucking another dick. I'm not here for them. I'm not here for them. They need to find basic salvation. Okay? I'm not here for the basic shit. Okay? So we have, this is the first time this has ever happened. So we have the Hierophant and the Hermit. Again, the Hermit speaks to isolation. Okay? Someone who goes on their journey on their own. Someone who is high vibrational. Receiving esoteric downloads. Okay? Your third eye, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, throat chakra, all of them, they are popping, lined up, ready to go. You are in your north node. Okay? That is this energy here. I've yet to have both of these come out prior to today at the same time. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay? So the Nine of Wands, okay, speaks to preparation. The Nine of Wands speaks to a completion, again, or the end of one cycle going into the next. 10 of Wands represents new cycle and the newness. Okay? I'm looking at, oh, it's 1010, representing 1010. Or talking about 10, it's 1010 on the timer. 93 degrees. Okay? Nine of Wands. This one is the Two of Wands. So we have a lot of wand energy out here. We do have a swords out here, but the major arcana cards out here are just, they're tremendous. Anyway, so this Two of Wands, okay? This is a card of contemplation, okay? Considering, I believe, and for me, this represents the energy. Look at her face, the enemy. Look at her face. So there's an energy out here who needs to come forward with some news, and they are contemplating what they're going to do. This also could be you and I contemplating what we are going to do, or the decisions that will be presented to us. Again, we saw in our angel number cards, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also possible. Then we read in another one where there is an opportunity, that confirmation with whatever that rev is, probably a motorcycle. Okay? We read where you might be getting some good news soon. Okay? So whatever this news is that's coming in, there will be a decision that needs to be made, collective. High vibrational beings. Okay? So next, we have the Ten of Swords. That is the enemy in the Ten of Swords. So the same swords that they sent towards you and I, that chicken has come home to roost, or that, however that saying goes. Okay? So what they meant for us is now being turned on them. So the diseases that they sent to us, they now have kidney failure, and there is no cure. There is no transplant. They have wished diseases or tried to poison us. Those things have now come upon them. Ten of Swords. That is not a very happy being sitting in the middle of those Ten of Swords. 10 swords. Okay? What else did I not? Okay. So then we have the King of Wands. And again, this is us, and I'm going to also bring up now the Ace of Pentacles. So you see that? Do you see how all of this is going together in divine timing right now? You see that? Highest divine white light. Innocence. Innocence, innocence, innocence. I'm getting innocence, innocence, innocence. All of the smear campaigns, we are innocent. We do not do witchcraft. We are innocent. We did not come against them. We are innocent. We did not lie, cheat, and steal our way to whatever we may have today. Innocent. Okay? I will say this. Confirmation. The word edge is popping up. I saw it yesterday. Edge, 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 edge. I just saw it again. Edge, edge. On the edge, on the precipice. Again, right there. We are getting ready again for the full moon. I think it's on the 21st. That portal is already open. It's just fully open, fully bloomed on the 21st. So you need to prepare. Again, you need to prepare for that if you have not already. Cleanse your energy. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say save your sacral energy, okay? If you are with someone, take a couple days off, okay? If they can't handle that, again, you shouldn't be with somebody who's forcing that upon you in the first fucking place, I should hope. Yeah, let me not even get started with stuff like that, okay? But innocence, okay? The diseases, the poisons, 2 months after I moved in with the Scorpio in 2019 might be significant for you, I got shingles. Was she trying to poison me then? I don't know. Maybe. Through physical means or witchcraft, I don't know. Maybe divine white light was just showing me that that was a diseased place. It was an unhealed place. I don't know. It took me 2 years to walk away. I walked away in 2021. 2021 might be significant for you. That breaks down to a 3. Okay? Or a 5 if you count 2021 and not just 21. Okay? So, man, let me grab all of this. That's what you need to do. We need to grab hold of all of this, karmics. Look at this. I have the cards backwards. Something's backwards or about to be reversed. Okay, look at this. Okay. Oh no, I shared that. Okay. And again, the other cards. So thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. This is Esoteric Guidance, here to help us all become our highest, purest, truest version of ourselves possible. You have to be bold to walk this walk. You have to be confident to walk this walk. And you have to be willing to do it alone, i.e. Kobe Bryant Mamba energy. You have to be willing to do it alone. When nobody else is in the gym, whether that gym is meditating, learning more about yourself, research, due diligence, or what have you, whatever your gym is, whatever your workout is, you need to be faithful to that. If nobody else is, if nobody else in the world was saying what I'm saying, I would still say it. If nobody, there are other people who are, thankfully, but if there was no one else, I would still do it. I don't get paid. I've never received a dime for anything that I've posted on this channel. I don't have a Cash App. You can't send me money of none of that. Why? Because I don't do this for money. Okay? Will there come a time when I will be accepting engagements to speak in places and be compensated for that? Sure. But on this platform, I am not guided to create anything that collects money. I'm not asking you to send me anything whatsoever. Because again, I don't do what I do for popularity. I do it without getting paid. How do you want to know? This is what they mean when they say, if you do what you love, You'll never work a day in your life. This is easy to me. I love it. Confirmation with the motorcycle startup. I will do this for the rest of my life. This says right said Fred. I don't know what that means, but right said right. And then the name Fred. Fred might be interested in you. Fred might be significant to your journey. Okay, it's 10:19 on the timer and 94 degrees. Again, thank you so much as always for tuning in. We are protected, as we saw earlier. Ra, okay? Ra, our confidence, sunlight energy from our solar plexus is protected. Collective. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, my name's Nehru. This is Esoteric Guidance. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing here, whether you are a subscriber or not. Okay, that's another thing I don't do. I don't beg for anyone to subscribe. Those who do subscribe, they're called to subscribe. Whether they stay for a long period of time or a short period of time, it doesn't matter, including the karmics. As always, be encouraged, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon.